So you must be on time. Make sure you're in your Google Meet by 9 o'clock. We also have a meeting at 9:30 and a meeting at 10, but it should be all the same meeting so that everybody will just have a break and then you'll just stay in the Google Meet. The rule number 2, make sure you are ready. Have everything you're going to need for class. So that means have your charger, have a notebook, and have your pencil. Make sure you're ready to write some things down. Rule number 3, be respectful. Okay, that means I can see your screen. I can see everybody what you're doing on your computers right now. Do you guys see that right there? I can see what you all are clicking on. I can see the chat box. I can see everything you guys are doing. So you all keep that in mind as we're having class. You must make sure that you are doing what you're supposed to do. You have to stay on task. All right. So if you have a question, you can raise your hand and I'll try to make sure that I look at our videos and you all can, I'll call on you. Like right now, I don't see anybody has their hand raised, but if I see that you have it, you raise your hand. Okay. And then I'll call on you. If you have comments that you want to say, make sure that they are on topic. So that chat box, do not use it unless you are using it to talk about what you have in class. Okay. We're not talking about our dogs. We're not talking about other things. All right. So you know how in class we have classroom leadership roles? You know how you guys had jobs in your classes before? So this year I'm thinking that we should have some class jobs. Give me a thumbs up if you think we should have class jobs. Yeah. Okay. So here are some that I've thought of, and I'm going to ask you guys to help me with class jobs coming up with some. Okay. So here's one, a timer. You all would make sure the person who was the class timer, you would set a timer to say, okay, we have a 5-minute break. You would set the timer and then you would be the one to come back on the Google Meet and say, okay, time's up. So that's one job that I'm going to need. I need a recorder. Did you guys see how just now I forgot how to record my lesson? So I needed somebody to tell me, hey, Miss Coomes, make sure you record, because I had to stop in the middle because I had forgotten. Okay. Then another one is a teacher's assistant. You would let me know if you can't see something that I'm talking about on the screen. So you would be the one to say, hey, Miss Coomes, we can't see what you're talking about. Do you guys think those sound like good jobs? Yeah, Ryan does. Dakota, you do? Good. Mary, good. All right. Do you see these down here? The TBD? That means to be determined. So if you guys think of some jobs we should have in class, I want you guys to tell me about that. You think you can help me do that? All right. So be thinking, what are some class jobs that you think we should have? Real quick, I want to go over these buttons. Everybody knows what they are, right? You've got a mute button. Do you see where it's pointing? Right here is your mute. If you click on that, it's going to turn your mic off. Everybody knows how to use that. Then you got your camera button. If you need to turn your camera off because maybe we're taking a break and you don't need me to see what you're doing, you can click on that so that I can't see your screen. And then you have this chat box feature, the comment button. That's where all of you all are chatting right now. Okay, so those are the features we're going to use in class. Now I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about me. Here are some pictures of things that I love. Okay, right here, you can see this one is me reading, and this is my favorite book. Raise your hand if you have read The One and Only Ivan. Have any of you read it? Xavier, you read it? No? Raise your hand if you have seen it on Google Classroom. I mean, on Disney Plus. Have you seen it on Disney Plus? Amaya, you watched it on Disney Plus? There is a movie, Brendan. It's on Disney Plus, and it is so good. So that is something I wanted to tell you guys about. I love movies. I love reading. So this right here is why I put The One and Only Ivan. As you can see right here, this is me, and this is my little boy, Camden. He's dressed up as a zookeeper because he loves going to the zoo. So this is a monkey. This is us going to the zoo. We love animals. Do you guys see this picture of me and these animals? They're over here on, this is Camden's birthday cake. I made this birthday cake and I made these little hats for these animals because I love animals. I wanted to show you guys how much I love animals. Does anybody else love animals? Give me a thumbs up if you like animals. Actually, act like your favorite animal. Does anybody know what I was? Xavier, I think, do you love monkeys? Was that a monkey? Yeah. Yeah. I was a gorilla because gorillas are my favorite. Peyton, I think Peyton loves cats. Do you love cats, Peyton? What were you? A tiger? Ryan looks like he's being a tiger. Mary, you're being a cat, aren't you? Yeah, Mary loves cats. Oh, okay. Turtles. Riley's telling me he loves turtles. Brennan loves tigers. Very cool. Okay, so I just wanted to tell you guys about some things about me and what I love. I also love this team right here. Do you guys see what team this is? I love watching football, and the Green Bay Packers are my favorite. Okay. You'll also see down here, does anybody know where these two people are? You know where they're at? I'll give you a hint. If you look at the bib, you'll figure it out. Look right here. Ryan knows. Ryan, where are we at? Unmute yourself. Oh, Ben got it.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, Ryan!
I was about to say that.
Where are you, Dakota?
Yeah, it's Chuck E. Cheese.
I was too. Okay, keep yourself muted. Keep yourself muted. Wait until I call on you, okay? Dakota, mute yourself, buddy. Ian hates Chuck E. Cheese. I love Chuck E. Cheese. It's one of my favorite places. I love pizza, and I love playing games. Okay, so that's a picture of me. That's a picture of Camden, my little boy, and there's my dad. And here's a picture of, there's Braden Price, and there's the Bobcat, and there's Gia. This is last school year. I love being a Newton Parish Bobcat. I love working here. So I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about me. Now I need to get to know some of you. So as you can see, this is an assignment that's on your Google Classroom. It's called Nearpod Getting to Know You. And some of you guys have done this, okay? This is the stuff that has been submitted. Do you guys see? Who's this up here? Ian, unmute yourself.
Me.
Good job. Okay, Ian, was this hard to do?
No, not really.
No, it wasn't. So also Mary and Sawyer, do you guys see their pictures? They did it yesterday. Some of you all got on your Nearpod assignment, and remember, it looks like this. It's in your Google Classroom. I need all of you to get on there, and I need you to show me a little bit about yourselves. There are questions like, what do you like to be called? There are questions like this one that says, what are you looking forward to this year? So this is in your Google Classroom. I'm going to show you guys where to find it really quick. So watch my screen. This is our Google Classroom. If you go to classwork, and your screen looks a little bit different than mine, but if you go to your week, which is this week, which is August 24th through the 28th, and you scroll down in red, very good, Brennan. In red, that is Monday's assignments. So I've got to keep going down until I find the red dots. Do you see these red dots? This is everything we're going to do today. That's your assignments. Okay. So if you look right here, it says getting to know our class. And then if you all will actually view the assignment, your instructions look like this. And there's the Nearpod activity.